Hello, welcome to my video. Today we're going to prepare chocolate mousse or mousse au chocolat in French. This is a very simple recipe that doesn't require too much preparation. However, make sure you prepare it at least a few hours before serving because it needs time to set. The original recipe only contains 2 ingredients, chocolate and eggs. Today I'm going to show you my own recipe that slightly deviates from the original because it also contains crème fraîche and vanilla. So for this recipe we need 3 egg whites from medium eggs. Make sure they do not contain any trace of egg yolk because this could prevent the egg whites from rising. Personally, I prefer to use free-range eggs. We also need 2 tablespoons of sugar for the egg whites. We'll add the sugar midway through the whisking process to help the egg whites to stay firm. And of course, the main ingredients, chocolates, around 100 grams. I would advise you to use dark chocolate that contains at least 70% of cocoa. The darker the chocolate, the harder it is, and the easier the mousse will set. 1 tablespoon of crème fraîche. Make sure you buy a proper crème fraîche and not a low-fat version because we want the crème fraîche to be as firm as possible. Low-fat versions tend to have the consistency of yogurt. Alternatively, you can use mascarpone cheese. And finally, a tiny amount of vanilla extract. This will balance the bitterness of the dark chocolates. However, this ingredient is optional, so if you don't have any, there's no need to rush to the shop to secure some. So now let's get started. I'm going to whisk the egg whites. The egg whites have started to rise. I'm now going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. This will help the preparation to stay firm throughout the rest of the whisking process. I know this is ready because the preparation is very stiff and this is not rising anymore. And as you can see, I can cut through the egg whites. Now I'm going to melt the chocolate in the microwave. I'm now mixing the melted chocolate with 1 large tablespoon of crème fraîche. You can also use mascarpone cheese if you prefer. I'm adding the vanilla extract. Once again, this is optional. We don't need very much, just the equivalent of a cupful. I'm now incorporating the melted chocolate into the whisked egg whites. Make sure you mix it gently so as not to deflate the preparation. This can take a few minutes. There is enough chocolate mousse for 4 small ramekins that are about 3 inches in diameter and 1.5 inches high. Leave it to set in the fridge for at least a couple of hours and even longer if your ramekins are larger. This has properly set. You can tell the texture is right. It is both creamy and aerated. Thanks a lot for watching this video. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking on the icon. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram by clicking on the links in the description below the video.